They usually do have a levels combo. Yeah.
Oh, if you're on, there's a trick to that. So if you're on like, if you're running zone, and it's like something short until the first down, if you press protect the sticks, and go zones underneath, they'll jump the routes underneath the zone.
Who'd you lose to last week, Blade?
The Saints.
Who'd you lose to?
Alvin Kamara ran all over me. My guys were just did not show up. It screws you on 1st and 10.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Tonight, it's the NFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings
It's really useful
and
for
the
third
Seattle
and long.
Seahawks. Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wild card game. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
What's this? Everybody anti-Ryan? We just need to beat him. We win the Super Bowl. Hey, I mean, you can stop it, and I'll go to something else. That's what JD was doing against me. Well, it's not like I'm the only one that throws to the flats if we go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
You playing 2K? Oh. I haven't played the game ever.
Now Cousins.
Oh, I'm the best.
Past the 40.
Best there ever was.
43-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
I don't know what it is. I'm just not good at that. I used to be really good at Vegas,
blocking type of a
but that
tight
was a long
end.
time ago.
But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, he usually gets it done. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Going deep for Diggs. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
What?
And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive.
Oh, yeah.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now. 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
No, you fucking can't.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
Exactly.
But no further, just a yard
Get a fucking
there.
headset, you might actually know where the fuck they're coming
Tried a quick
from.
hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I play the Cowboys. Goddamn, the Bengals fucking slaughtered team 52 to 10.
He's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along.
That's my fault.
You control the clock, you control the ball. And that way, you often control the game.
Well, he's clueless when it comes to
On
moves.
third down,
Oh, yeah,
Wilson,
I'm just
eluding the pressure
gonna
right. He can
submit
run
this
for it,
trade
and he will. The
without,
rushing
you know,
numbers for
keeping the
Wilson,
clue.
maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the
That's just
first
common
down.
sense. That's just common
That's
sense.
something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they go now. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Goddamn, DeAndre Francois.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well,
this drive is pretty clear. It
that
almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And able to work his way down to the 16. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. From the shotgun, Wilson. He gets it to Brown. Good wing. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Big completion there on 3rd and short. Keeps their opening drive alive.
Not only alive, but plenty of possibilities now. 1st and goal. And you know me, I'm a big advocate. If you're going to throw the ball, throw it early in the down and distance count.
So 1st and goal, and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. To throw is Wilson. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. And his kick is good.
What you crying for, Moose?
Set now to kick this one away,
chill the hell
and
out.
off it goes.
Go hide.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And now out comes Minnesota. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And Rudolph has it left side. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Cousins now on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point: get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Shit, Dustin, you would need this guy.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. After the penalty, it's Penny. And they're going to get this one up past the 25. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Can't have a good draft.
They keep it with Penny on first down. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
How the fuck do I...
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half.
No, I'm just like, this last game I got ran all over by Mr. Shitty Saints, and I'm getting ran all over by Mr. Shitty Seahawks in this other league. And this, my O-line's fucking amazing here.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs. Over the middle here to Brown.
Keep switching the wrong fucking guy. Go to the closest guy, Madden. What the fuck is happening? Closest person should be the one who switched it.
There, in breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Alongside my broadcast
What,
partner,
you switch on the one guy and dive to make a tackle and realize you're on the right guy.
Quarter number 2, and they're on the move here. They've got it first.
That happens.
10.
That's what I do. Oh, yeah, I'm going to make this tackle? Oh, boy, that ain't the guy that I'm supposed to be.
Yeah,
tackling.
you hit stick with the wrong person. Yeah. And then take him completely out of the play.
Yep. I take the guy furthest away that can stop the big play. I make him dive.
Exactly. Always the safety.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Carson. And he takes this up.
Do you guys have any issues using linebackers getting enough blocks?
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, Wilson. And he's got it. Got his hand on the
he was one of my friends. It's so dumb, though. Like, I'll get sucked into a block, and I can't go back up. Like, I can't leave backwards.
But with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
From breaking territory now, they'll come
or if I
up
accidentally
first and
pass
10
rush and
at
I
the
need to go back to
47.
my zone, I cannot. I just get held there.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's caught by Penny. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action, and take your shot at the end zone.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Huh. You guys let me know when you're done with that game. Really?
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys.
Sound,
but if they don't know the
round 4 or 6.
sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot. Help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second.
Like
would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Sorry, Justin already read you out. I believe him.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Everson Griffin. In there to get him for a loss of 3. And it'll be 4th down. And Janikowski bangs it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Go.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides?
I haven't heard the song since the gym now.
Let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line. Made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
And now out comes Minnesota. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. The tackle by Tremaine
Johnson. Home run
Johnson.
play. My dude spun in.
What's the old expression? 3 yards in a cloud of dust. In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Cook following the penalty. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
What a bit. Like the title update? Should be on Monday. Yeah.
Here's Cousins. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Right there in coverage, the veteran Cam Chancellor.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Now Rashad Penny brings it just past the 15, able to avoid the initial contact, but not much more there on the play. 7
you go
yards
back
on
and
the
look at the
pickup there, and
results.
it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
It is.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
What you saying, Adam?
2 minutes to go here in the first half.
Brr,
Back with more
brr,
NFC
brr, brr.
playoff action after this.
I'll give you a 2nd round pick and Daniel Jones. Hell of a deal, man.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far.
Who?
This time they face a 3rd and 2.
I'm playing a game right now. It's not in our league.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Wilson hit, it's loose, it's out, fumble. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this,
the thing about my
and
team
it is cold, it is also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are...
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
I don't need one
A
star.
great effort there. An
But it
8-yard
slowly
touchdown
is him.
run. And the Vikings have made this now a 1-score game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Carlson now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those
I'm here
things
to
back
make
up.
sure you never turn up again.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Now, before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout.
Yeah, he
As
is
he'll talk things over
soon-to-be
prior to this
starter.
upcoming second down play.
When did they draft him? 4th round or something?
I'm not sure. I was going to draft him, but there was a lot of guys that I wanted to draft.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
He'll be good. I got to get his hit power up. Or make the other guy my strong safety.
The Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Wilson. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Linval Joseph. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. This is brought in at the 21. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And, a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Cousins. Complete to right. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Play action now. Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Tremaine Johnson that time there to force the incompletion. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Vikings first down. Diggs able to find his way free and get the catch from Cousins. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Here come the Seahawks now set to take over on offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in them.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
I'll hit you up after this game.
And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. On the return, the All-Pro 2 years ago, Tyler Lockett. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Penny. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Penny just got ghost tackled.
Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
Despite the blitz,
he had that animation where he gets tackled and gets extra yards, but nobody was on his back.
Often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right
Not my
there.
guy. You got him again.
Now Wilson on second down. And he finds Penny. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there, but a nice pickup.
Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Outside of you.
To throw is Wilson, operating from the gun. And some room to maneuver. Past the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Nazaire Jones there on the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They run it again with Cook. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The Vikings on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play, a fresh set of downs.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Throwing is Wilson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Oh, yeah.
Daniil Hunter in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon on for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
I
don't know about that. Super tough.
And he stopped immediately there. And Justin Coleman brings him down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
Despite some fast footwork, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Throw at an angle and hit it like right here. And you can get, you have to like throw it. That wasn't it. I'll show you next time. Oh. I was like, oh, that one is.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
And Quigley now on to punt as he sends this one away. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 34.
There they are.
They begin with a run by Penny. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Oh, nearly picked.
And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
That would be nothing there. I like it. I like it.
14.
Here's Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's got room. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They run it with Carson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Yep.
Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
If it's important, I do want it.
Wilson looking to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Wilson just juked
All right, partner, I'm a defender. I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter if he needs to make those plays when the legs go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Wilson, and the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Wilson operating from the gun. He made touchdown, Seahawks.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
And now a critical extra point attempt here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been. And he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Ran to me. I was like,
the Vikings now heading onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And it's 2nd down.
Anything.
They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw,
about the gun.
complete it.
But you have to keep trying.
If they can't see you,
playmakers, no matter what it says on
it
the
don't matter the gun.
they're always trying to get him the football.
Flushed out right. And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's right. This time a spin. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here.
They're going to go
pretty good about that.
They're down.
On
We don't
second
have that
down,
rotation on.
and this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing is Cousins. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Frank Clark. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
I like to have a Maverick.
Here's Ryan Quigley now. He's been terrific so far.
That's dope. Just don't get close, Justin. Let's just wait till he comes. I've got
no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Hatch.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2. And speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
You guys were nervous about laying bombs. Ooh, bombs. I best get this 47.3% chance. Are you kidding me? Now that's a boo.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
14.
Wilson now to throw on second down. Eluding. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Here's Cousins. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Good job.
Carlson now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Tempo.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Everson Griffin in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. Give him 30 yards there. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. He's got it at the 15. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 41 yards.
Let's go. Go. 19.
Back to throw. Steps away to his left.
Get the fuck out of here, this guy.
Touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. So getting the big touchdown they needed late in the 4th. Now what do? You conservative and just tie it up?
No, I think you put your practice into game situation. Go as fast as possible. You already have your play call ready to go. Go for 2 and decide it right now.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And here comes Diggs. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock,
I think he jumped off the ledge.
Move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
Down, they can do just that. To throw is Cousins. No gain, and it's second down. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. What do you think? Play this safe? Just worry about getting to OT?
Yeah, don't make any risky throws. It's going to change the outcome. But if anyone slips, take the big shot.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Cousins now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Cousins escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Here we go, Hawk. Hey, Ringo, 48.
What?
Let's just shoot me. Let's just shoot me.
Cousins to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 34. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Second overtime.
And an overtime playoff game, but the rules, they stay the same as they did in the regular season.
That's exactly right. Whoever scores first, unless it's a touchdown, the other team has a chance to match. That's how it really gets played out. But remember this, no matter how far we go in overtime, in the regular season, there was only one period. Here, we're going to go until we have a winner.
So a time-ball game here as the kick's away.
No, I know how to play it. I was like, when I clicked it, just dropped it. Damn, I'm in the wrong room.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to air one out.
What?
And that one falls incomplete.
Okay.
Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
Gun.
shotgun. Wilson buying time to his left. They find some open field here. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Let's go, 14. 95, 95.
On 3rd down, Wilson flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I'm ruining him with that pistol. He's ruining him. I know, I'm watching it for you.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
No. Good down. Alright, you got best win. She lit. I lit her ass up too. Hey, boy! Oh wait, I was the wrong one. Oh, I thought it was you that got him. Oh, I think they must have held him too.
Incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
I did 3 of them dirty with the pistol.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 20.
Oh, the carrier has carried the folk.
A handoff to Penny. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. This being their 2nd opportunity in overtime, 3rd overall drive. See if they can settle into a rhythm. And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball downfield, have some confidence, get yourself in a spot where you can at least kick a field goal to win it. But I tell you this, if I'm the play caller, I'm looking at that part of my sheet that says playmakers. Get the ball in their hands, critical situation, now's their time. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up. To throw is Wilson on 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon on for a very important punt here in overtime. Taken in at the 22. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And out now come the Vikings. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden death. Next points win this game. How about the tension right now? It is ratcheted up, isn't it? I mean, now whatever happens,
points are scored, that's your ball game. Can't wait to see the defense now. Do they get a little more aggressive in order to not let the team just drive the ball easily down the field?
Gotta be careful, though, right?
Yeah, if you're too aggressive, you just give up something easy and cheap. But some defensive coordinators, they rather take a stand that way as opposed to being nickel and dime down the field.
Second down, Cousins. Launch a screen pass. That's complete. A good job.
That's probably how he died, too.
To 4 yards, and now it's third down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
The Vikings on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is third and 10.
Why don't you go lay down? Go lay down. You need a rush or something to lay down?
Cousins now.
Need a light?
Over the middle here to Rudolph. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks.
I'm about to go in a second.
They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
19.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he is going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety, and the game is over.
One was a safety?
Yeah.
Well, one win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Seattle.
Can't believe that happened though. One overtime with the safety.
I would be so pissed. You the drone hunter, huh?